All right, you know what? It was time to bring this baby back out. Colt government model. I've had it for a while. This was the one I bought years ago. So this one is the really cool one that has the pre-Series 70s roll mark. Excuse me, etching marks. You know what? I'm a big fan of Colt, but if I was going to knock them for something, it would certainly be that laser etching. They should never have done that. Definitely believe that was a big mistake on their part. However, it doesn't detract from this. I do still like this 1911. I still shoot it every once in a while. Not as much as I did when I first got it, but I still do enjoy it. I did some modifications to it, nothing dramatic, mostly cosmetics. Because it is that pre-Series 70 roll mark that kind of goes back to the 60s, I did kind of want to dress up the gun a little bit and kind of give it that 60s look, like putting the arch mainspring housing on it and everything. Some of the things I wanted to point out was, it's not too bad. I mean, it's obviously no less bare or something, but when you depress the grip safety here, it's not so sharp. I've had some Series 70 ones in the past that were, this was actually quite rough and it would actually sink in quite a bit. This one is not obviously it doesn't have the firing pin block or anything like that, so that's pretty cool. They lowered the ejection wall on that, so some of the things to look for in that. Like I said, I've had this for a while. It's only got a couple little marks and wear and some little ding right there, but I've had it for a little bit and I've used it. I've definitely, and one time for my job, I actually carried it for a little bit there. So it's held up nice, and I've always enjoyed it, and I definitely hang on to it because it's one that they still make. It's on the market. You can get it today. They did do that weird thing where they kind of the ejection area, the port, it's kind of pushed in a little bit there. That it's on a lot of the modern ones. I know some people have pointed that out. They don't really like that. I guess I never really noticed it, never really cared. None of these things that are on it is much of a deal breaker for me. I still liked it, still wanted it. Like I said, if there was anything I was going to severely criticize, would be the etching marks, and that would be about it. Other than that, this thing has definitely done a really good job for me. Stainless national match barrel, as it does state that. It says Colt 45 Auto and M. Could only imagine that's national match. So the barrel hooded here area is narrowed down, unlike the older ones where they're wider. They started doing that during the Gold Cup days to kind of match up with the flat top serrations. But if you're kind of looking for that old school government model, you can't go wrong with that one. I just thought I wanted to bring it back to the table since this week's show is going to be about that a little bit. So I wanted to take it out early for you.